Sound check, sound check. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Yeah, test, sound check. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments below. I see you, Francis Mwila. Hi, Francis Chipoya. I see you. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Follow, like, share. I know there's a football match, but we have bigger problems than watching a football game right now. Yes, we have big problems going on. So I think, invite everyone. If they are watching soccer, they can multitask. But we have bigger fish to fry, guys. We have bigger fish to fry than watching soccer. But abaletea soccer, they are making money. If I want to besu, bale lala panse, tabakwete fertilizer. Balea kana fertilizer. Iya bevula. So we have to be uncomfortable. We cannot be comfortable in poverty. So you know what, guys? Itanani. Amuipize. Comments below, guys. Tell me where you're watching me from. This is your queen here. This is Queen Pumi in the house, in the Biu Sunday evening. I rarely come Sunday evening, but because of what is happening in the country, I decided to come live. Yes. Comments below, guys. I like to see your comments. Share your location. When you share your location, it tells me that you are watching and you are engaged and you are following me. Marjorie from Lusaka, I see you. Let's greet each other before we start. Yes, Destiny, I see you. Baron, I see you. Mama, looking good. Natasha, thank you, sweetheart. Isabel, thank you, honey. Bonton, I see you. Webby from Chingola, I see you. Mbua Lambert, guys. Follow, like, share. Share with at least 5 people, even if you share with 1 person. Guys, welcome. The point of this show is to educate, share, and inform. We are here to educate each other. Knowledge is not only coming from me. Knowledge is also coming from you. If you know something that we don't know, share. If it's too sensitive to share on a public format, share to me in the inbox. Then I will know how to handle it. Otherwise, I have been receiving a lot of information via my inbox, and thank you so much for reaching out to me. I am in West Coast, California. So even we have like a 9-hour difference. We are 9 hours behind. So it's just morning, Sunday morning here. But I always make time to check my messages, my inbox. If you reach out to me for something confidential, it will always stay confidential. I'm not going to share your information publicly. And if I do, I will not disclose your personal information. Yes. Regina from Oslo, I see you. Samak, I see you. Tag your friends, guys. Tag leaders. Chileshe from Lusaka, from Kawambwa. Avena Kawambwa Munchende. Guys, I feel happy when I see all the different locations around the world. It gives me to keep going. Yes. Lekeni wale tamba bola, wale tamba bola ifing fiali rondoro kamufialo fialo. Mbua from UK, yes. We have a problem in Zambia. Livingstone is in the house. Welcome, guys, welcome. Bola kutituatamba, but if tafidi we know things are not okay. So I'll get started so that maybe you guys can go watch your soccer. Let's get started. I'll introduce myself. My name is Pumulos Tumbeko. I'm a certified human rights consultant with the United States Institute of Diplomacy in Human Rights. The organization is based here in Washington, D.C. You can verify my credentials. Yes, and that being said, to be a human rights advocate, you don't need a certification. It's just a vision or a passion that you have you can be an advocate without certification, but I just did the certification so that I can improve my knowledge, and knowledge is power. So that's where I'm at. I am a CEO and founder of Nangoma Foundation based in Lusaka. I have two fully registered legal entities, Nangoma Foundation in Zambia, and Global Human Rights is based here in the United States, registered in the state of California. So this is something that I do as a volunteer work, charity work, for the passion, for the love that I have for Zambia, to make sure that Zambia is delivered from poverty. Like I always say, Zambia is a very rich country. We have more money than people, but because of bad policies, bad governance, lack of leadership who care about the villager in Shangomo, who care about the villager in Mapangaya, who care about the villager in Mwense, who care about the villager in Ikelenyo Zambezi, Olomuyombe, Nakonde, Mwense, guys, Mpulungu. We find that our people are wallowing. Zambia has hit the rock bottom in terms of poverty. Like Zambia, the situation is really bad, guys. And what is unfortunate is that our country is a rich country, you know. We just need people who are patriotic enough to care for everyone, to remove hate speech from our systems. In as much as we have different political affiliation, we are all Zambians. We need health care. We need medication. We need food on our table at the end of it all. We need food on our table. We need a livelihood. So that's why I'm here. That is my passion, guys. I know I've been labeled that, you know, I'm PF, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. I'm not going to waste my energy of people who are trying to distract me from my purpose or mission, which I am self-appointed. And the good thing of being self-appointed is nobody can fire you. You are your own boss. You have something that is driving you. And that's why I'm appealing to all of you to join me in this mission of fighting for human rights. So welcome, a lot of people watching, guys. I see there are almost 200 people watching. The topic today, usually I don't come live on Sunday, but I decided to come live because I saw that Mutinta Mazoka, whose father founded UPND, has resigned from UPND. So this is a major blow. So Mutinta has resigned from UPND, and then also I listened to the speech by our president, HH. I listened to the speech by our president who says that our systems are failing, like they are doing everything that they are doing to micromanage whatever their plans, their budget, but bottom level systems are failing. So I'm very worried, like to hear a whole president come on a ZNBC and admit that the systems are failing, guys. We should all be worried. If you are not worried, then I don't know. You are not Zambian. In fact, the whole world should be worried because a few months ago, the president was being applauded the world over to say he's really doing the best for Zambia, you know. He's in the Champions League. Yes, a few months ago, it was like the president was being celebrated in the whole world. And they were calling him to be in the Champions League. But today, we watch a video where the president is actually admitting that our systems are failing. They are doing everything they can at the micro level, but at the bottom level, nothing is working. So those are my two topics, guys, that I'll talk about. I'll start with the first topic that I want to talk about is the topic about Mutinta leaving UPND. So first of all, I would like to applaud Mutinta Mazoka for exercising her democratic right for political affiliation. And it's a right number. I'm a human rights advocate, so whatever I talk will be tied to a human right. Yes. Yeah, so let me look for the human right. I'm just going to human right number, which is a right for peaceful. Yes, human right number 20, I think. Human right number 19 and number 20 and number 21. There are 3 of them. So I thank Mutinta Mazoka. This is what we talk about. The Zambia, we are living in a democracy. You see what I mean? Democracy is freedom of expression, affiliation, and association. And Mutinta has exercised her freedom of opinion and expression. Number 19, which says everyone has a right of freedom, opinion, and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impact information, any ideas without any media, regardless of frontiers. Number 20 says right to assemble. Everyone has a right to freedom, peaceful assembly, and association. No one may be compelled to belong to an association. Yes, number 20. Human right number 20 is what Mutinta exercised. The right to belong to any association. So Mutinta has been re-evaluating. Mutinta, I can't speak, guys. Mutinta has been re-evaluating her stay in UPND. And today, I don't know if it's yesterday or today, she has left UPND. So I am so happy because Zambia, we are in a democracy. If you are in a political party and you don't see the reason for you to continue being in that political party, you can exercise your right to assemble and leave the political party, which Mutinta Mazoka has done. But to a point, I'm really sad because her father founded that party. You know, she was attached to that party because her father was a founding member. Even though she's married, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. She is married to another guy who has his own political party. So Mutinta, you know, despite her husband having his own political party, she felt compelled to continue the vision of her father by hanging on to UPND. But now, today, she has seen like, no, I cannot continue, and she has exercised her right to free assembly, and she has quit UPND. So this is a big blow. This is a big blow to the party, because a lot of people who were loyal to Mazoka, when may his soul rest in peace, when Mr. Anderson Mazoka died, and his daughter Mutinta stayed in the party all this while, we will find that a lot of members who were loyal to the late Anderson Mazoka, we will live with Mutinta. So I don't know if there was any mediation, if Mutinta actually talked with His Excellency, our President, to try and resolve the disputes. Obviously, guys, there are disputes. When somebody decides to just leave a political party their father founded, there must be a reason. Palifimo, something happened, there's something going on, there's something cooking. So, I'm saying, Mutinta, there's something going on. That's why Mutinta just decided to quit. But what's my question is, did Mutinta try to engage the president before she left? Because this is a big blow to the party, because Mutinta will live with the followers, those who believed in her father's dream, will actually leave UPND with her. Mwamona? Comments below, guys. Comments below. This is my opinion. This is what I feel. And it's really unfortunate. So I'm not going to say much on Mutinta. Just to say, you know, it's really sad that she's actually leaving a party which had father founded, and after they struggled, UPND has struggled to get in government, and then less than 2 years of being in power, the main anchor, I would call Mutinta as the main anchor, because her father founded it. Her father founded this party. So less than 2 years of the new dawn being in government, we lose. UPND has lost an anchor. Mamona, it's really, really bad. You know, UPND should be really worried right now. So, which takes me now to the second topic of where our president said that the systems are not working. Comments below, guys. What do you think? Let me play that tape. I think I have it somewhere. I was watching Iron Lady. She was right now online, and sorry guys, sorry. Let me mute my computer. I have it somewhere. Let me mute my computer. She was right now online, and sorry guys. Yes. Comments below, guys. So now I'm going over to the president's live, where he said that they are doing everything at the top, but the systems at the bottom are not working. So for me, I'm really worried, guys, for the president of a party which fought for 20 years to form government to improve the lives of Zambians. Follow me here, guys. So UPND was in opposition for 20 freaking years, opposing and saying everything that we all needed to hear and we all wanted. For 20 years, they fought tooth and nail. They even convinced me here in diaspora to start campaigning. UPND, like I say always, I tell people, I have never been a UPND, but I watch videos of our president, HH, appealing for every well-meaning Zambian to vote for change. That's why I jumped on the bandwagon, and I campaigned for 6 months tirelessly to ensure that we have a new government in place, right? So to a point where people are insulting me to say, hey, you are disgruntled, you wanted a job. I didn't want a job. I have family in Zambia. Zambia. Every Zambian who is in Zambia is my relative, and they are suffering. Not only my biological relatives, anyone who is in Zambia right now, they are feeling the heat of poverty. So that is why I campaigned this, like, you know what? Let me speak for people in diaspora. In diaspora, we all work every day. We send billions of kwacha. Billions of kwacha US dollars are leaving all continents. From Europe, from America, billions of kwachas and dollars are leaving our pockets every day to help families in Zambia. So that's why you see diaspora really believed in the vision of HH. And we came up strongly to support HH, to say, when HH forms government, maybe we'll have a break, you know. Fweba ku diaspora limbi tukatusha ifintunga fyabako bwino ku Zambia. We are going to have a break because the economy will be fixed. We will spend less time worrying about it. People, our relatives, friends and family. And when I say friends and family, every Zambian for me is my friend and family. because I care. I am a humanist. I am in a country where people have social services. I am in a country where no one sleeps hungry. I am in a country where they have programs to make sure everyone has food on the table. And then I look back where I come from. People are begging for drinking water. Children in the streets. Orphans neglected. Women insulted, battered every day. I saw a woman got killed because she was cheating. So I'm just saying all these things so you understand me, why we supported HH, especially for the diaspora. We want a relief. We supported HH because in diaspora, we want a relief. We want the government to change to end poverty in Zambia. So now, Twabu Kalelo, 2 years, almost 2 years into this so-called new dawning that will bring change, that will fix things. We have the president saying his systems are failing. They are doing what they are doing, but if into tafide womba at the bottom level. If into tafile bomba, and if into tafile bomba for sure, guys. Today I woke up ukumona bale foresha fertilizer bale ipela fertilizer mutuma shomeka ukulaya kana fertilizer. Like where on earth? Where on Zambia? Really? Elo mule tuiba tualefo ayenchito. This new Dawn government have impoverished the Zambians more. With all the wealth that Zambia has, with all the extra, kwacha is at the highest selling point at the London Metro Exchange. And we have a government who have no shame to say the systems are failing at the bottom. When we told, I'm sorry to say, I'm going to be honest. Me, I was among the people who told our president to say, you have to clean up the systems. You have to micromanage Zambia for Zambian to see change. When we came here to say, Mr. HH, remove these people, they are PS operatives. Remove these people and put people who understand your vision to take Zambia forward. What did the president say? The president say, no, we are using a methodical approach. No, we are all Zambians. We love each other. But the same president today, he has come to say his systems are failing. Why? Why are your systems failing? And I have an answer to why HH's systems are failing. I have an answer to that. One answer is that HH's government is disconnected from the people. HH, your people, your government, your ministers, they are disconnected from reality. They don't even pick up phone calls. They do not pick up phone calls of people they were campaigning with. People who helped them to win the election. So how can your government function if after you went into power, you cut yourself off from the masses? Because information is supposed to flow upwards to make your government tick. Information in any organization flows from the bottom. For me, I've done business studies. If you know the organization chart, the head at that organization chart must be connected. They must have an open door policy. That's why, like here in the West, wherever companies are succeeding, you see things changing. Because when people are put in position of power, influence, they do not cut themselves from the people. They are connected to the people because information flows. Real and true and factual information is flowing from the bottom. So now this UPND, they came in power and they have disconnected themselves to a point which pained me, where my son, Matomola Dikwanya, was suspended for just trying for 6 months to get in touch with the minister of health, and in the end he ended up being suspended because somehow that tape leaked. We saw yesterday on another live, we had another gentleman here who said he was friends with Elias Munsha and Chipakupaku, and those people, they have not even answering phone calls of their friends. So we are going to say, Mr. President, sorry, we are not going to take your excuses. We are not going to take your excuses of saying we are doing our best. You are not doing your best. You have had almost 2 years. We expected you to hit the ground running. We expected you to hit the ground running because Zambia, when you took over the instruments of power, was already in a bad situation. When ECO handed the instruments of power to HH, Zambia was bad. So we as Zambians expected this new Dawn government to hit the ground running. We expected them to take off those suits, tie and jacket and wear working gear and go in every constituency and make sure everything is done right. We expected micromanagement. We expected micromanagement. And when we talked, even when we talk now, we are disgruntled. We want a job. Yes, give me that job. If you are hiring people who can't perform, give people the job who can perform. So, Mr. President, I'm just here to say, whatever I know, if he's not watching, somebody's watching. Mr. President, no excuses. There are different forms of management. There is management by walking around in Zambia, not management by flying all over the world. No. Micromanage this country. Zambia needs micromanagement. It needs your boots on the ground. Boots on the... Vala Jumbo to campaign. Now it's Vala Jumbo and make sure the systems are working. Mr. President, Vala Jumbo, get off that thing of kulaptana mfialo fyabasungu while your people die here. Giving tax break kubasungu while people are dying every day. Every day I open my Facebook, somebody died. I saw a very sad story of a man who was told kapoke umuti. Abwele first he had to go find money, then buy the medicine. Abwele, the wife, had died. And then the president is telling us we are doing everything we are doing. No, sir, sorry, you are not doing everything you are doing. Take off your suit and tie, follow ni jumbo and micromanage your people. Fire people, hire and fire people on the spot. You are the president. Techi musambemo. Kuti mwasambo moshuwa baba president. Musambe mwapapeni atawe. Ifo tule chitafionse natuperedwa nomba kulia. It's like you are a mother and father. Panganda. Walikuwa tabana. Awana nao bapele funde. You have to keep hammering until they do what they are supposed to do. It's actually a shame. For me to watch that video, I even feel ashamed. To see the president say, I'm doing everything I'm doing. No, you are not. Those are excuses. You are not doing everything you are doing. Vala Jumbo and go fire the people. We can't have Zambia, in the history of Zambia, abantu kula pimisha fertilizer. And fertilizer is dangerous. We are seeing people handling fertilizer without gloves. Bale ya kanafira muma meda, kula kana fertilizer kwati ni kapenta. Bale ishtisha pama. At first I'm like, ni binzi olo musalo. You know, when I saw that video, I was like, is this binzi olo musalo? Of abantu kula ya kana fertilizer. Not what is this imuma shomeka abantu for bale ya kana? And then I read the comment, it was fertilizer. I'm like, oh no. My heart sank. My heart really sank, guys, to see villagers baleya kana fertilizer. Elo muntu nga twalanda twalefa enchito. Like, really, are you normal? Ulikuwanide mumutwe? Some of you, your brains are like, you need a psychiatric evaluation, whatever it is. You need your brains to be checked out. They have cut themselves. They have cut themselves. They have become God. Even the God of heaven was a God who loved people. He ate and he sat and ate with the people. He listened with the people. He walked with the people. But these people now, they have become dictators. They are on a shrine. If we're not to look at insects, we are insects. We are nothing. We did a video last week about fertilizer scandal. Bali tutuka mu video muya ba tutuka, hey, you are just disgruntled shan. So number, you tell me ya fertilizer bali yakana abantu. Are they going to grow enough food to see them for the next year? So it just means more hunger. There will be more hunger among the villagers. There will be more hunger in the country. To follow, like, share. We'll be here, we'll be talking until Jesus comes. They won't shut us up. They won't. So next year, kukabe nsala, because fertilizer takuli, hello, fiance, it's all selfish. They are making decisions on a selfish ground. How can there be no medicines after 2 years? 2 years in government. Panado takuli mufipatala mwe bantu bakwalesa every day, but muma private clinic mulio meet your moshiri. What the hell is going on? Like, what the hell? Like, really? People, what the hell is going on? Imiti tamule mufipatala batingwa mamuti echi mukantemba muli umuti uli onse olefwaya. Tulande kwati you are disgruntled nwebo PF walefwa yenchito. Yes, na lefwa yenchito so that I can perform. Olo na lefwa yenchito, so what? I wanted that job so I can change lives of Zambian. I didn't want a job so that I can enrich myself. No. It's disgusting what is happening. And the president, he shouldn't sound so hopeless when addressing the nation. Mr. Haka Inde Ichilema, we voted for you. The mandate is for the president of Zambia. Just use your pen executive order. Fire these people. Sendeni ama youth bayaba ale lala ku get mubapele nchito. You will see things how they will change. We can't have a president coming on national TV and sounding so desperate and hopeless. Oh, we are trying, but our systems are failing us. You know what? So what do? Your systems are failing you. What are you going to do next? We need solutions. We don't need excuses. We won't eat excuses. Our people won't eat excuses. Iwe Joshua, PF, if there's any PF who paid me, let them come here and paid me and say they paid me. Mulelanda, over lives of villagers, somebody's here telling me I'm PF. I have no communication with any PF. And if anyone has ever communicated to me with PF, let them say it. And now I'll be honest, I never even joined PF, not one day, because I did not like Mike Osata. That's why I never joined PF. I did not support Mike Osata. I did not like his ideology. I did not like the way he talks to people. I did not like his principles and the way he operated. That's why I never joined PF. I have never been a PF. And no one has ever paid me from PF. And if anyone has ever contacted me from PF, let them say it. Mulefa atula ikala fi abantu balechula. Bale bula bakote going to retirement homes and appointing people. Honestly, Zambia, the population is 70%. 70% of the population of Zambians, they are youths. 70% of Zambian population, they are under 40 years. So they skip 40, 50, 60, 70. The president skipped 4 generations and appointed somebody who is pushing 80. It's ridiculous. Nangutamulanda. Okay, like, why can't you even appoint someone in their 60s? Why? Why can't the president even appoint somebody in their 60s? We know that. I was listening to Dr. Gordon Kazila, our doctor in Canada. He was giving his take about those appointments today. I listened to his live. And he was saying that, okay, we are living in a global community. And he said that most judges, your appointment, balichita cap at age 65. But then once you have that appointment, the appointment is for a lifetime. So meaning you can't take somebody who's 75 years and appoint them. That's wrong. But if you appoint someone who's 65 and then he ages into that position, that is right. Because that person was not appointed at 80. He was appointed at 65 or 40 or whatever, but he has grown old in that position. The same thing, I've seen comments on my page where you are saying, United States, how old is Joe Biden? Joe Biden started politics when he was young. He has grown in that position. You see what I mean? So, you know what, Zambians, let's be real about things. Let us be real. This thing of going to retirement homes and picking people to run sensitive organizations in our country when we are saying we are to parents to youth, vote for change is nonsense. That's what I call it. That's what I call it. We cannot go to retirement homes and start fishing out people and giving them job ECZ. If you talk about Joe Biden is aging in that position, and many other leaders in the world who are old, they are growing old in those positions, you know? So don't even compare things you don't know. Joe Biden started his career as a young man. Joe Biden is 80. So what? Joe Biden is 80, but he started the career when he was young. He's getting old in that position. But you just don't go to a retirement home and pick a 75-year-old woman and say she's now the chairman. I'm just like, oh my God, where are we going? Is this the geriatrics department? You skip a whole 5 generations of people and go straight to geriatrics and appoint geriatric people in a position. And I say you want puppets. You want puppets, people you can control. That's why you are appointing people, because they say that as you hit 50, your brain cells start shrinking. You have cognitive impairment territory. Anyone above 50, it's a cognitive impairment territory. And if you don't know what that means, Google it. So you are taking these people who are 75 years old and giving them whatever position ECZ, and then you are saying, oh, they have experience, they are lawyers in the Constitution. So what? The Constitution, anyone who knows English can read and interpret a Constitution. A young lawyer who has maybe 10 years of experience on the bar can read and interpret a Constitution. Even myself, anyone who knows English, even if you don't know English, you can get a translator. Umuntu kutafuta translate and you can understand it. So I am here to say this whole thing of appointing people from retirement homes, it's a sham. And just for your own information, that same woman, they were workmates. So the woman was a workmate to Esa Ochulu, who was the leader of that same organization, whom they just retired. And the same woman, I'm told, was a legal lawyer from HH. Is this what we voted for? Francis Mwina, yes. Giving tax holiday to foreigners and selling our land. Ni monalelo inchipata, na babulempanga bashtisha. They are displacing our own people and giving land to rich people. We say no to that. We say no to that. If your system by presidents are not working on the top, voila ni jomba muye on the ground. Start recruiting people yourself. Don't receive names from people to be recruited. Kunoko Twaikala in their ways, there are systems which we use to hire people. People upload all their resumes and what, and the system is going to select people based on the criteria that you put in. It's about time Zambia became electronic. Everything must be computerized, including hiring people. Not if you have a list of names, naka paper na mlembo tu mashina, mwatwala kuli ba president bachita hayo mundu. You're making our president to sound so hopeless because you're not supporting, you are actually sabotaging the president. For the president to come out like that in public, you know what, he's a smart man. For the president to come out and tell the nation to say he's doing the right thing at the top, but our systems under him are failing, so they are sabotaging him. So I say, my president, if these people are sabotaging you, time to vala jumbo and do the work yourself. Order equipment to hire and fire people. Me, I'm a human resources administrator. Right now, takuwa is anaka pepala in these Western countries. Takuwa yanaka pepala tindefa yenchito. Everything is electronic. Everything is in the system. You put your information there, and then the system is going to pick the 10, 20 candidates. The 10, 20 candidates will be interviewed, and then from there you pick whom you want. Not if you apply kuma retirement home no kuisaba agree geriatric territory at Iniwaku ECZ. Do they have training in the latest technologies? Do they have training? To level 2026 to add training by voting for diaspora as well. They want puppets. Vale farmer puppet geriatric. Inepanto I'm over 50 panondalava kofimo. My memory la lava. Number muntu wa 75 years. Ocho amupelela o sensitive organization. Ukochita head sensitive organization change. Tamuli ama lawyers muzambia ba sambilira. Are they telling me there is no lawyers in Zambia younger, at least 50, 60 years territory? Is that what they're telling us? They have to go to geriatric retirement home and hire somebody who is freaking 75 years old. And by the time we get to the election, that person will be almost 80. So maybe over 80. Because she didn't really know when she was born. So most of the people who are older, their age that they say is not actually the right age. They're actually older than that age. Follow, like, share. Tulipano twakulalanda. We have a democracy. Actually, I love that HH came and said that he is trying his best and the systems are failing. So now he has come out openly to us. He has come out openly to the voters. I've done my part. But anyway, by HH, we won't give you a pass because by HH, fire these people, at yo, we are doing it methodically. There is no way you can use the same corrupt people in these offices to fight corruption. The same PF operatives are still in the offices. How can they hold themselves accountable? How? Macmillan Mwape, yes, the shortage started a long time ago, but we voted for change. HH should have hit the ground running and made sure the medicine start flowing. Even we see brand new cars every day arriving in Lusaka. Brand new Land Cruiser, whatever. The same way they are ordering those brand new Land Cruisers, they can order medicines. Tulamone ndeke nga kwaba disaster kuba sungu. Indeke shila chita arrive within 1 week. Indeke shaisa, full of medical supplies. Zambia is a rich country, you have money. Why can't a jet come from wherever, Nganiku China, Nganiku USA, but to order full medical supplies? And there is a Zambia, yeah, within a week, they can do it. But this is not even a disaster. We have given these people more than enough time. You are sleeping on the job. People are dying every day. You will be held accountable for crimes against humanity. I lost 5 of my family members under PF because of bad health care. That's why in Dandilapano. Iwe Andrew Banda, I'm not a Tuliemo, rich puba. A problem yine Muzambia onse ulelande fishinka ni Tuliemo. Badi niona wala na mweba iche. Misery Mulele, they are in the West. There are people who are even 80 years in these jobs, but they grew old in them. When they started these jobs, bali muma 40, 50, 60. So, it's another quarter, punch to him. Like Joe Biden. He started being a politician when he was young. So, if you have sent a from a retirement home at Bachte, head is it, Fena to Akanda. I see you, JGM from Northwestern Province. Exactly. How do you expect it? We want fresh brains. Yeah? That woman should be almost 80 by the time we hold the elections. Anyone can understand the constitution. Anyone. Brian Milimo, what do you want? I'm just expressing my opinion. I'm just saying that appointment is wrong. You can't bring somebody from a retirement home, Mamupela, to head the ECZ. It is wrong. Francis Wheeler, he is all our president. At this point, HH is the president of the nation. Whether you are UPND, PF, Citizen Party, whatever you are, he's our president, won't say. Don't say your president. He's our president. Miss Mulele, I want, even if I develop the BP, you know what, Miss Mulele, I am semi-retired, so my mission is to save Zambia. Even if I die with BP, at least I will die talking for the people of Zambia, and my voice will remain voicey and will not die with me. And the people will see the sense in what I'm saying, and they will take the message and build Zambia, because you want to silence people to quiet. Mulefa muledi yamo imwe, meanwhile abantu balechula. Imwenga namulya namwikutanisha. Shame on you. That's why you want people to suffer in Zambia. Zambia is our birthright. When you're born in Zambia, you are a Zambian, and you need to benefit from everything that Zambia has to offer. And I say here that Zambia has more money than people. There's no need for any Zambian to be poor. Every Zambian can be a millionaire if the country decides. Like you could Norway, na could Dubai. They are sharing the national cake equally. Imwenga twalanda kofi, there are no handouts waberega wadya. So umukwate kuti aberega adya. A widow kuti aberega adya. A orphan when she was a baby, no one took her in. These kids that are on the street, how can they berega adya? We are speaking here for the forgotten Zambians. I'm not speaking for you to be I'm not speaking for you who has a degree, who can go join a job, who can find a job. If you have a degree, if you are born with privilege and you don't care with people, then get off my page. This page is for people who have a heart for the people. You were born with a silver spoon and you die with a silver spoon. Get off my page. This page is for people who care for the poor, those who have nothing. That's why human rights are there. You are the people, some of you, who even keep slaves. You enslave your fellow human being. You can eat food while your maid is starving. You abandon your own relatives while you have lots of money in the bank. I am here with people who care, who want to take people, Zambians, out of poverty, because Zambia is our birthright. It's our land. It's a wealthy country. And then Zambia's wealth must be shared equally among all Zambians. Ella, let me talk about you Tongas. I am half Tonga. Just to let you know. But you Tongas, you are becoming the worst tribalists. You Tongas, because HH is a Tonga, mulesa potafenefia bupuba, shame on you. The days of tribalism are gone. Let's look at our problems logically. Anyone who writes something stupid has a Tonga name. Shame on you. The days of tribalism are gone. We are trying to save our own people. HH is the president, yes. He's the Tonga man, yes. We support him for his vision. We don't support him because he's Tonga. If we were supporting him because he's Tonga, you Tongas, your vote could not have taken HH to plot one alone. What the hell? Mbuyanga baguli. Mbuyanga. Kamuwan Sonny. Musapota boy have Buyanga just because the HH is Tonga. Mule supporter. Let me tell you what. The Tonga vote could not have landed HH alone in State House. All Zambians voted for HH. So you Tonga people every time writing stupid comments supporting Nefia Upuga, get off my page. You know what? Don't even bring tribal politics in Zambia. You Tongas, stay in your lane. Now I'm addressing Tongas. Tongas, stay in your lane. Don't bring tribal politics here. We are trying to fix things. Talk about problems that we are having in Zambia. Yeah? Stupid comment here on them on a Paul Lembafie. Mutonga. Tonga nwa omweba lima. Kulia kunani kani. So mwe mulenjo chimweba tonga na mkwate imiti mufipatala mweba tonga. Mulijisibisa muibadera. You Tongas. Mulijisifertilizer. You Tongas. Zambians, 2.8 Zambians voted for HH. It was not Tongas. And the Tonga vote only could not, if only the Tongas voted, then HH would not have made it because the Tonga vote is not sufficient to land HH's presidency. And the HH was not campaigning on tribal grounds. He was campaigning on liberating Zambia, changing Zambia. Now he makes he's there on national TV telling us I'm doing my best, but the systems are failing up. Mule support. Hey, mama, let's support Jama works here kwa church. You better stop it. I am saying Tongas because our Tonga support a fiance, whatever. Don't get me wrong, I'm half Tonga too. I am saying these Tongas want to bring tribalism in Zambia because even when they say a wrong thing is happening, they are supporting it just because the HH is Tonga. So I'm calling you out, Tongas, today. I'm calling you out. You Tongas, you better come correct. HH is not a president of the Tongas. He's a president of 72 tribes. I'm calling you out. You Tongas, stop it. And if I see any Tonga write a stupid comment here, I will block you. I am Tonga, believe me. I am more Tonga than Rosie because I spent every holiday in area. I grew up among the Tonga people. My middle name is Nangoma. That is my middle name. But you Tongas, you make me sick. Some of you, stop the tribal politics. Stop it. Everything she's saying, oh, wabediga, yeah, wake awake. Think of the orphans. Think of the street kids, homeless kids. Zambia is a signatory to the human rights. Social services, you need to protect our children, our vulnerable, our marginalized. Nonsense. If I just, because one day is the Tonga name. I am telling you, you Tongas better get your act together before you plunge this country in chaos. It's one Zambia, one nation. Let's paralyze our systems. HH means well. Don't you think you want an entire president to come online and start saying we are doing our best? It's the people like you, Tonga, sabotaging him. Mulaike, Twami Soka. Hello, me, don't even come on my page. I'll just block you. Yeah, follow, like, share my page. You'll be here, we'll be talking. For grandchildren, Nangunako na de nafa lelo, even if I die today, at least I'll die for something. My legacy, I will leave a legacy. To say Pumulo Tumbeko, she had 3 children. Ali Sambiti Shaba Nabo Bako Bonsabadi Kwatama bachelor's degree. Ali Shanomwe Shkulu. Elo from there, she went for, she didn't stop there. After she educated her children as a single mother, Pumulo Tumbeko went on and she started fighting for human rights for the poor, marginalized. Yes. So even if I drop dead today, my voice will remain. And I believe you. If you're wishing me death on me, it's okay, because everyone is, any human being who is born will die. But some of you will die for nothing. At least for me, even when I die, I will leave a legacy of fighting for poor Zambians who have been oppressed from the colonial masters, now being oppressed by our own rulers. Our own people are oppressing us. Yeah. If I'm speaking nonsense, get off my page. I'll ban you. Block and delete. Thank you. You are lost. Jackson says you call them by name, you are making a big mistake. I'm not making a big mistake. I'm a social media influencer. I read comments, and most of the negative comments, they come from Tonga people. At no handouts. Who brought that? Isn't that a Tonga person who brought it? Isn't that a Tonga person? Excuse you, don't insult my intelligence. Just get off my page. If you don't see value in being a humanist or fighting for human rights or making sure that every Zambian has food on the table, get off my page. Go somewhere, go to Auntie Dodik's page. Maybe sex is your thing. Kefa says you have said many things that many of us are afraid to say. Yes, I can say it because I'm Tonga. They can't accuse me, so I will say it. You can call me a name Nangumuntu gay, it's okay. Bushensele shali pa yapo muntu. Ero nga olentu kabanoko. Shonsensele sholentu kabanoko na mambuya bobe na masista bobe. Nga watuka ine watuka bonse mu family yobe. I'm reading your comments, guys. Ndamwambira nyo batonga ndamwambira kamuya mulye mabisi momana mulye mabisi momane mulya himbwali momana mulya nankani. Sit down no batonga kamuya mulye himbwali mulye mabisi ali mulya mundo amundioli. You have heard. Yes, we have to talk about, we have to call a spade a spade. You tongas gamukarasi mulye mabisi mulye mundioli alimu mugagwe mbere ngombe muyowe. Please, mutuchushe mwebatonga. Ngatwalanda kofia chisha. If you see black and white, you want to create a gray area. You are not helping HH. You are not helping HH by sugarcoating things. And if you're on my platform, if you don't have anything to say, just be quiet, because if you do, I'll block you. Who's this one? I'm not attacking Tongas. I'm just saying Tongas, you are practicing tribal politics, because I have noticed that any negative comment comes from a person with a Tonga name. Eunice says, what is the meaning of Waberega Waberega Wadia? Waberega Waberega is like you have to work and then you eat. Waberega is working. So my point is like, how can an old woman work and eat? How can Ichilema, a lame person, a blind person, how can they work? We as a government, we are supposed to provide social services, financial services, funding and money to sustain these people. Widows, you know our culture, women never used to work. The widows are there raising families without income. We don't have a policy to support widows who have children. I'm blocking you guys. If you say something stupid, you are blocked. Thank God Facebook bali bali monati. Kwali wama trolls. We have a lot of trolls. Ule vika ma smiley face page and padifia kuseka. Now temama na mayo okobale pimisha ama fertilizer muntu peke nita na utemwa. Are you happy to see our people, you know, sharing fertilizer mtuma bucket? Is there anything funny? Get off my page. I don't have time. We are going to 60 years of independence. Mama, so another Tonga has just said a comment. Another from the land and at Abatonga, they are so like, I don't know. What everyone I'm banning here is Tonga. The comments they are writing to me. I'm also Tonga. I am from Mazabuka, Chikankata district, Mapangahia, Chief Mwenda. That's where I'm from. And I'm just calling you out, Tongas, to say, Tongas, level up. Level up, Tongas. We are not here for tribal politics. We are here to move Zambia forward. And we cannot move forward if we say anything against the wrong things of this UPND governance. You are calling us bootlickers, PF, waberega, waberega, waria. No. America, 350 million. Everyone came from somewhere. They all put their heads together and it make decisions to improve their lives. America is a melting pot. So you Tonga people, get your act together. Tonga people and Turie, these two people, they are enemies of Zambians. They are enemies of the state. Yes, I'm Tonga. I'm Tonga from Mapangaya. My mother is, her village is Nadezwe. Can I mention those names if I'm not from there? Oh, Mandini. Now push Okulanda, guys. Now push. Let me drink water. I have spoken my mind. I have spoken my mind, guys. Comments below, guys. David Ngama comment. Tatwamireke mona ule chialo. Mule somewhere imwe, please save us. Just na tulaberiga hi. Ndira nabariga kambonyo batonga nyo mosamwa. Mosamwa no batonga. Olo intuiri lubide atitagu waberiga wadia. Please, the president himself said the systems are failing, and you are here saying things are okay. What is that? It's nonsense. And you Tongas, I'm mama commenter with younger page young supporting HH. HH has said systems are failing. So open your eyes. Morgan Banda, the issue of Tonga just came by the way, because I was reading comments and all the negative comments were coming from the Tongas. That's why I started talking about the Tongas to say, Tongas, you are tribalists because you are the only ones who is keeping praising. Even when you see our people, Maria can fertilize mutu dishi, munechta praise. Ati inea mubita. Something is wrong with me. George, which video of the president? Which video do you want to see? I'm going to post it on my page. It's on this phone that I'm on. So I'm gonna push. Let me see if I can find it. Just hold on. I can play it so that momone at fishing katuleran. We'll be exposing you and we'll be calling you out. Febandiaka mwenso kari puwa nangu muntu kane. Nangu muntu kane insere mafuta. Kama mwenso kari puwa kale. We have lived like I have lived like half a century, so I don't fear anyone. I just know my binaries. I stick to the truth. The truth will set us free. Yes. I'm a praise singers, they need deliverance. Baya ku church won't deliver. Because umuntu obalekta praise nice and all and that he's doing everything he can, but our systems yalefirwa. You praise singers. You need to reevaluate yourselves. Praise singers, reevaluate yourselves. Pantu Munto, you are praising the president, everything is okay. The president has come to tell the nation he's doing everything, but he's being frustrated. So you also, your praise singers, change your game. Nanguni bola half time, olongabalete ya bola, ifintu wamana tabaralisha wiso. They go back to reassess the situation. a problem. Some of you you find a discussion going instead of listening or just maybe waiting to comment later. I think like it's unfair if you find a conversation going and you're just saying things because you're not understanding things. Tamwishe tulela ndapo pano. Like imuntu nga wasanga na kwa live. Try to follow the conversation or maybe wait until the live is over and then watch the whole video and then you can comment. Because this thing of like somebody is on live and they're talking all these things and and you start commenting, you don't have the whole picture. And you are misunderstanding things, you are taking things out of context because you just heard me say something which you don't even know why I said it. I'm just reading comments, guys. Nalaya nobody. Exactly. Shula Beleshi says wabelega. Yeah, personally, I just yes. So I'm not talking for people like you. I'm talking for people who are marginalized. Widows, orphans, ifilema, blind people, impofu, street kids, people who are underpaid. How can a government be paying people 500 kwacha a month? We were talking the other day to say they need to increase the minimum wage. It should be illegal. I have a video. People are sending me videos. I have a video where a widow was saying they are paying her 10 kwacha. 10 kwacha, umuntu bamulipia 10 kwacha. Really, how much tension widow? Eh? 10 kwacha times 30 days, 300 kwacha. What can you do with 300 kwacha, honestly? You know, to learn about some of these things, they are government policies. They must implement minimum wage to take people out of poverty. They have to. Zambia is a rich country. I always say we have more money than people in Zambia. But these people they don't care about our poor people. They don't. And they're yelling at me for speaking for the poor people. It's a shame. Like, really, it's a shame to be so heartless. When you are in government, you have been given that position of power, authority, influence to change people's lives. But these people who are blessed, you know what they are doing? They are turning their phones off. They are not answering phone calls. That's why this UPND government has failed, because they have detached themselves from the people who gave them the mandate to change their lives. But instead, the MMD, whatever, UPND people, leaders, the people who are surrounding the president, all they care about is their bank accounts. They don't care about widows or orphans. They don't even care about people who help them land, who help them campaign. How many times are we talking, Panokebati, they have neglected people who help them win the election? It's come. Their ending is, this is my opinion. I have a freedom of thought and expression. Human rights number shani nakula miberengera nomba. Human rights number shani rempere sambu. Freedom of thought and religion, freedom of expression. Human rights number 19. Everyone has a right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek and receive, impart information and ideas through any media, regardless of frontiers. So it's my right to talk. So I'm saying this UPND will have a bad ending because they have detached themselves from the people who they lied to. I think it's betrayal. So the president, he needs reshuffles, because if he's saying that he's doing his part, the people whom he appointed, they are not, they don't have the same vision. So if the president wants to bounce back in 2026, he better get rid of all these people and put people who are going to have boots on the ground and start fulfilling his mission. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Good night, good night, good night. Follow, like, share. Tomorrow, I just came here today because of the fertilizer thing. Seeing the people, balia kana fertilizer, na shamba kwati ni beans or something, cash ni fertilizer. And then I also listened to the president's speech. That's why I came here. I don't usually come on Sunday. It's my family time. Yeah, so Dugan, I'm also going to ban and delete you from my page. Thank you so much. Follow, like, share, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. I had almost 1,000 people watching. That's a lot of people. You know, I value each one and every one of you to hear my views. And I value your comments. I go through all your comments and read them. And sometimes I will respond, sometimes I will like it, but I value each and every one of your opinion, because, you know, that's what it takes. We are a country, and you can't be a country without people disregarding the masses, you know, because we are the ones who vote. And we vote for what we want. But if what we voted for is not happening, then we have problems. That's why we have problems. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an interesting topic. We are talking about the parliament and GRZ hospitals. Yes, if you need to get in touch with me, put your number in the inbox. It's easier for me to find your number in the inbox than in the messages. Otherwise, thank you so much. I love you guys. Good night. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow on the panel with Anik and Mama Monica. We'll talk about the Zambian parliament and the GRZ hospitals. Today is just, I had to come on because of what is happening in the country. God bless you so much. Take care. Stay safe. Hugs and kisses.